I can start Bhushan, and after that you will go on with Isabella. Okay? Okay. So, Mr. Yengade, you you can hear us?
Thank you so much.
Okay, I'm opening
Thank
your.
you, Professor Sabros, for your.
I'm opening your presentation on the wall. Wait a bit.
Yeah.
Yes, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Professor Sabros, and thank you, SpringConferences, for inviting me. And with the start, my best wishes to all the Turkey nationals for the elections, especially the young population. May democracy thrive. I'm pleased to introduce myself as a food technologist and founder of Binder Technology Consultancy. Binder Technology Consultancy is a consulting firm that provides services to clients in agro food processing sector, including in those involved in production, processing of millets and different kind of foods. We have expertise range of areas, including food processing, project management, research and development, market research and training services. One of the key areas where Binder Technology Consultancy is working with millet producers is in the improvement of post-harvesting farming practices. In addition, we are working with millet processing companies. This is helping them to optimize the processing methods to ensure that millet products meet customer demands for texture, flavor, and nutritional value. Another area where Binder Technology Consultancy is involved in the millet chain and market research is to identify the trends by providing expert advice and the support across range of areas. We are helping ultimately benefiting millet farmers, processing companies, and the consumers. Next slide, please. Currently, the United Nations has declared this year as the International Year of Millets. Currently, I'm market researching in the Raichur district in the southern state of India. Here, Indian government and the Indian Council of Agriculture Research Affiliate Institute commenced the Millet Drive to support the United Nations International Year of Millet. This particular year is very important because, the sustainable production and quality are critical components of any agriculture system, and millet production is no exception. By inspiring stakeholders to prioritize sustainable production practices, we can promote more resilient and productive millet system. Important thing from this particular year of International Year of Millets, this particular year demonstrates the elevating awareness of millets' nutritional benefits, inspiring stakeholders to improve sustainable production, quality, and investing in research and development and extension services that are critical components of promoting the growth and development of this particular millet sector. By working together to achieve these aims, we can help as a world. We can help to increase access to nutritious food and improve food security and livelihood for the millions of people around the world. Next slide, please. This particular year, we are aware of climate change, and including Asia and Africa, they have been suffering from many other this kind of climatic changes. Millet is a staple crucial crop here in the region of majorly Asia and Africa and in various parts of the world. But it faces significant challenge in the global supply chain. One of the main obstacles is the limited awareness and demand of millet products in the developed countries. Moreover, the caliber of millet can exhibit sustainable variation influenced by the multitude factors, growing conditions, what you call the storage practices and processing techniques all play pivotal role in shaping the quality of entire millet supply chain. And these are all countries that I'm saying, like the way millet is growing, these are major developing countries or underdeveloped countries. Unfortunately, these elements contribute to an inherent challenges. Maintaining consistent quality across the supply chain, especially in the developing nations. The major factor, is like where the Turkish University is dealing, the trade regulations and restrictions on global supply chain are erecting the formidable barriers that impede the smooth export and imports of millet, consequently hampering its availability and impacting market prices. Furthermore, a delicate equilibrium between supply and millet remains elusive, compounded by challenges posed by deficient transportation infrastructure and insufficient processing capacity. These multifaceted hurdles collectively jeopardize establishment of reliable, steady, and supply chain of millets. I'll explain briefly on the millet and processing supply chain. What are the challenges of millet processing? We have been working with few thousand farmers to improve their supply chain and what to do to find their bottlenecks, what exactly problem they're facing. And currently I'm in Raichur and I'm working with few farmers and of course working for the company. Consulting with the company dealing in entire food processing supply chain. Basically, millets is known as nutritious cereals, both high nutritional and with protein, fiber, and micronutrients, while having a low environmental impact. So, like the environmental impact is very important when we compare millets with other cereals and thriving in arid conditions with minimal inputs. It suits to cultivation in poor soils. Millets have long been a staple crop for millions in sub-Saharan Africa and Asia. Developing countries in Africa and Asia accounts over 90% of millet production today. As fast food gained popularity, wheat flourished, benefiting from its convenience. Wheat became a prominent commodity in a global trade. Conversely, millet being a gluten-free poise challenge for a food scientist as like me to explore diversified application in different kind of food for the research and development. Limited research and development efforts have been dedicated to millets compared to wheat, rice, and maize. However, a growing number of scientists are focusing on integrating millet fibers into testing and fortifying various foods into millet micronutrients. Especially, many food scientists are working into the fibers and the starch of millet to incorporate in different kinds of food to mold in what we call the vegan trend is recently growing in different kind of developing countries in particular. So, like how millet should be positioned in a non-millet country. So it's one of the biggest challenge. So the majority of non-millet countries rely on wheat and maize as their staple food, despite of their low nutritional and low nutritional value compared to millets. The United Nations celebration of International Year of Millet is expected to raise awareness and promote the use of millets worldwide. Given the challenge posed by climatic change, it can strategically position into non-millet countries. As a food technologist, myself, I emphasize the importance of prioritizing the development of texture and taste in millet-based products, resolving issues within the global millet supply chain, particularly in developing countries. Carries significant responsibility. Key concerns such as lack of modern processing technologies must be addressed to enhance the adaptability of millets in other developed countries in particular. Now the main part is bottlenecks in the global millet supply chain. Millets, despite their nutritional richness, often go unnoticed worldwide by emphasizing the health advantages of millets, such as fiber and mineral content and gluten-free nature. We can shed light on their potential combating food security and malnutrition. India, too, favored wheat during the post-colonial era and Green Revolution. Extensive research, the extensive research in the extension research and branding studies are crucial for this factor. The global millet market encounters strategic marketing challenges that impede its growth. Limited awareness and demand for millets is developed in developed countries, restrict the export potential of millets producing nations. Now, inequality throughout the supply chain remains critical challenge, leading to importer and rejecting the millet products. Additionally, inadequate branding and promotion to fail highlight millet's nutritional and ecological benefits, leaving consumers unaware. Hence, effective marketing strategies are imperative to increase the millet's recognition and demand in the global supply chain, in the global market. Now, I would like to conclude my presentation with the last slide. The message we are working for the entrepreneurs. So nowadays, with many entrepreneurs are focusing in developing their food. They are particularly choosing millet as one of the product in developing countries, in many Asia and in many African countries, particularly in Southern Asia and the West Africa. Many entrepreneurs are coming ahead to establish and develop and re-innovate their product with research and development and to boost the entire supply chain. So the main thing for the entrepreneurs, millets combat diseases, they boost immunity and gain recognition. COVID-19 highlights the significance. Millet was consumed more in during the COVID time. Food fiber and nutrient market grow with health awareness, offering entrepreneurial opportunities. Millets take a global stage backed by the United Nations resolution for the International Year of Millets in this particular year of 2023, emphasizing nutrition in changing climates, because the world is going through different kind of climatic conditions. We are we are facing a different kind of environmental challenges as well. So millet has a lot much to contribution and of course the millet supply chain has a lot much to contribute to the world. Now I would like to conclude by stating that Binder Technology Consultancy is committed to such a food and agri-processing businesses to thrive in the global market. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Professor Yengade. Professor Bashar is here, I think.
Maybe if you have any questions, maybe we can discuss till he comes here.
If there are any questions about millet production and millet effects of bottleneck effect of the agricultural policies of any country, maybe if there are some questions we can answer. But sometimes if there is no question, this means that it is well understood.